Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Sammy. Hey, Red, currently stuck in a snowstorm. Oh, my word. Slightly jealous. We're supposed to get freezing rain over the weekend, so, you know, that's great. Making sure all my audios are on here. We should be good to go. And yeah, hey, welcome back to the stream. I got a little bit of a frog in my throat tonight, so that could be interesting. Welcome to the throne room of the vampire, the Skulkpire. I have been pretty dang hard at work. It's a tiny throne. I know it's tiny. Shush. I'll make it more impressive later. But it's very tiny. And it's even bigger than, like, it's just a chair with a door. It's a trapdoor. I'll fix it. Also, I have an infestation. They keep coming through the portal. I even tried lighting it up more, hoping that would keep them respawning. Doesn't. So what we may have to do is reskin them to make them a little more thematically appropriate. It's a beat-up throne. Don't you mock my throne. But yeah, we've got a bunch of floor plan stuff laid out. A lot of the rooms. And if we go downstairs, let me chug some of this. This is going to be, let's see, this is going to be a long hallway with like doors and stuff leading off of it. And then when you get down to here, this is where the chapel big room is. Which obviously we haven't gotten to yet, but we have the floor. And that's about it. But this room, this hallway, is actually here. And it looks amazing. This is the Red equivalent of mining off camera. This is Red has time in the evenings and no life. So Red comes on and builds things on the Minecraft server. I am so happy with this. So this is Jadestone. This is Azure Jadestone. I am loving it. It looks so good with the warped woods. Wait, is it warped? Yes, warped. So very happy. I plan to get in the armor stands and stuff, but I'm kind of leaving it till later because armor stands cause lag, and I just really don't want to deal with it. This is what we worked on last stream. I still don't have a roof on here, but we do have this. I've got the stairs leading up, and it's so funny. It's so funny how, like, remember we talked a lot last season about how, like, what you watch or listen to or do, like, on the other screen or whatever while you're working on things really flavors the build. This area here is Gemini Tay's hardcore world. I watched her build a tree while I worked on this. This area over here is Evan and Caitlin making cat treats for their cat Jube. Oh yeah, and I've got this. This is going to be like the dining room area, and so it's got this really cool thing in the ceiling. It is 1 block off center because it can't be, well, it could be centered. I can make the middle 1 block longer. But I figured that actually kind of works because this wall is going to have a giant organ in it, so I thought that kind of actually weighted the room a little bit better. So that'll be a thing there. Oh, and I have beacons, just basic ones at this point. No powers or anything. And this is not me. Oh wait, this is also me. I built a wheat farm because your girl's gonna need so much wheat. It's gonna set so many people off. It's been relatively productive. Not as productive as I was hoping, but actually, in all honesty, I was hoping for more of a bone meal farm even than, like, a passive bone meal farm than the wheat. So I'm going to get this set up with an item filter and set that going through some composters and stuff. And these guys are supposed to be silenced, but as you can hear, they make noises. So I'm really not sure what's up with that. But then, like I started to say, this is not me, but I love how far you can see. It's beautiful. Lavender Penryn has come around and is starting to do the landscaping around the castle. I basically told her I want, yeah, like this. I told her I wanted like a steep mountainside, and other than that, go nuts. So she's already done a lot of this area, I think. And she's working on it. I named them Silence Me. I think I named them Silenced, but that's what my ones in here are named. See? and they're silenced. I think it might actually have something to do with the fact that I named them as babies. And then I tried to name them Bert and Ernie, and that didn't work because then the sounds came back. So I renamed them Silence, and then they grew up. So the pack will allow several different versions of the tag. Oh wait, are you telling me that you name it Silence Me and then it says silenced? Well, either way, that's one of the things that I need to do. Before we go and meet the others for the work we are going to do tonight. I had several name tags made up. I just need to find them. Avert your eyes, Sammy. This is the sound of home in a Minecraft world. Maybe I used them. I might have used them all. Yep, must have used them. Alright, that's fine. We'll come back to it later. We need to go... Okay, so... For the record, I'm using Distant Horizons, and I freaking love it. Look, I can see very, very dimly. Oh wait, maybe not quite from here. But I think from the top of the battlements. M&M cookies. That sounds amazing. Yeah, we can see Scribbs' place from here. Very faintly in the distance, but we can see it. Unfortunately, the castle does not look very impressive from a distance yet. It's just kind of big block. Big block. Oh, interesting. Some of the blocks render out. I wonder it's because they're chipped. No idea. Alright, let's grab some rockets. I actually don't think I've crafted any up. Oops. So the other day I accidentally left myself AFK while I was talking to my roommate, and I I died because I was standing outside and I burned to death. And then I lost my helmet. It shouldn't be as embarrassing as it is, but like my helmet died because I stood there and it took damage for too long, and so it's gone. And now I don't have like my my mining affinity or anything like that, and I'm sad about it. You thought I was gonna be pranked? Nah, no one, everyone is too afraid of me to prank me. That's a lie. That's a completely a lie. And now that I've said it, I'm probably gonna get pranked even more. Okay, I just need to make sure my rockets are in here. Where are my rockets? There you are. Oh, poop. Well, now I've got all those. I feel like vein miners should not work on shulkers when they have different items in them. Like if they're all matching, then that makes sense. But if they don't match, if all the NBT data isn't the same, they shouldn't do that. Oli! Wait, I'm muted. I am muted. Lee! Oh, I'm always happy to give my opinion. Where are you? Yeah, Sammy is the grand vizier of all things prankage. Oh, this is coming along cute. Scribs, I love it. Community gardens. I have a stick. It says happy birthday. My birthday is not for a while yet, so I'm not really sure what that is. I know who's doing it, but I don't know. Gosh, I love Distant Horizons so much. This is best mod. And my new computer can handle it, which is just fantastic. Hello! Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
That was delightful.
Yes, I am delightful. I am to delight. I need color. Oh, but you took my color.
You took your color?
Yes.
What color?
The dark aqua. That's my color.
That's been my color since we started doing these.
Yes, but your hair is red now, and I'm Skulk. So dark aqua is my color.
Oh. See, I figured if I took the color red, I'd be taking your color. So
I see a core making a bridge.
Aye.
Interesting.
Bridge.
Hi, what am I giving opinion on?
Okay. This tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating if I need to fill it out on the top or not. I cannot decide. I need an opinion other than my own because I don't trust my opinion at this point.
Well, the problem is I don't really know what it's supposed to look like.
Tree? Of some sort of like foosh and foliage and behold, it's a tree.
I feel like it needs more of the pink on top. The yellow and the orange is a little abrupt.
I need to put more of the
It looks really good from this angle over here. Sorry, you can't see where I am. I'm like
nope.
Towards Core's tower. Kind of looks a little bit like an anatomically correct heart.
I'll go for that.
Up the mountain, it does look a little
Sparse.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily sparse, just not spread out enough. Like, it's not that it's too thin, it's just that it's too all together.
Ah, okay.
Sammy says the yellow looks like a sponge. It kind of does.
Yeah, we need to de-spongify this.
De-sponge?
Okay. De-sponge. And Cobalt, I know there's a tree on each side of the tunnel. That's why this one splits. And it's like, mwahahaha. Which also is a question of itself.
Yes.
Should
No,
I?
usually when I do the splits, I go, mwahaha, not mwahaha.
Now, my other question then is, should I actually have this, like, spoof off to the side here and, like, squish?
Yeah, I
And
feel
actually-
like it needs a branch coming out this way. Because, like, if you stand here, well, for one thing, it would also help to... Where's my shovel? Got rid of that a little bit, so it opens up a bit more so you can see it sooner. But then that top of the cliff there kind of hides a lot of it. I feel like it needs to come out and fill up this big, empty sky space. Maybe not all the way, because Course Tower's down there, but...
Okay, I can work with that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been thinking about this tree and puzzling about this tree for so long. Like...
Sammy says if I did the splits, I would go, get the ambulance. Mood, honestly.
There's a part of me that's very tempted to get up from this chair right now and see
Don't
if
do
I
it.
can still do this.
Don't do it. Don't do it, miss. I have joint connection issues.
That means I probably can still do the splits, which
Yeah,
means I want
that
to know
would
if I
no,
can.
that would be the bad thing, though.
No, because I can do it. I can do the splits. It's the getting up from the splits
Getting
that's
up
not
and
so
the
easy.
joints popping out of socket and the
No.
recovery for 16 weeks and
No.
the
it's not
sounds.
that
The
bad.
sounds would potentially be greatly amusing. Oh, God! By the way, guys, Cobalt is officially, truly working on that sounds pack, and yeah, we're gonna have it soon. We're gonna install it on the server so everybody has it.
I am living in both some excitement to know what this is going to sound like and abject terror.
Good.
So,
I have some ideas for him. Sammy says, Lee, if you do it, I'm pretty sure you get demonetized for the pain that ensued. So I have an idea for something that I'm going to do in my tunnel tonight, and it's going to be very cool and very on brand. So I just have to finish it because I've been like, okay, this area down here, this is very long, And I didn't want to just texture it all boring. So I'm going to do another tunnel leading off to the side, and it's going to go down, and it's going to be all skulky.
Ooh. Do you have a spot it's gonna actually like end up at, or are you just gonna make a tunnel and it's just gonna skulk and we'll figure out the destination when we get there?
Yes.
Cool. That's gonna be amazing. Also, I love and am rather terrified. This.
Why are you
scares me.
terrified?
I love the lava. It's the black yawning abyss that I'm not so fond of.
That's not a this. You can very clearly see the edge. Oh, wait. You probably can't clearly see the edges, can you? Because you don't have night vision. Hang on. I need to tune into your stream real quick to see what this looks like. YouTube at Little
it
Island
is
Place.
delightful in that like it's a yawning abyss, but I see this and I just see
Oh, you can see the edges just fine.
I see edges of like I could go this way and I'm gonna fall into the void.
See, the problem
Like-
is the main problem is that when you're actually in a minecart, you can't see it at all. It's just like, oh, smoke. Wait, what? And then you're over it and it's done.
What are you doing on the train track? And now stop.
Here, I can. I'll
the lava.
push it. Oh, I was gonna push you.
Yeah, we gotta go the lava.
Here. Yeah, get back in.
Oh, I get a push. Thank you. Bye.
Bye!
Why is
Get on the
that
track.
so absurd?
Oh, that is delightful.
So
That
I have a new problem with my mute mic button.
uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, that is a thing. Oh. I'm not gonna answer that one. Oh, okay. So I need more helix. I need more of the sulfuric.
I
any more
was
that-
muted. Why? Oh, because I did it again.
Do
Thanks,
you have any
Sammy.
of that sulfuric stuff by chance?
If I do, it's in my base. Sammy, that means you missed my awful joke, and it was for you.
It was truly awful, Sammy.
But I will gladly say it again. I said that if our server was called Wedge, would we be wedgies? Oh, I'm on fire. Let's go see if we've got some helix wood stuff for. Or no, she said brimstone. Folly. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Not a good idea to drink water when someone makes a bad joke. Which basically means it's not a good idea to drink water anytime around me at all because I am a bad joke. Sorry, what? I've noticed something strange about this layer of chests. If I stand like right here and I try, just see, they're gone. They just boop, just blip out of existence. And I don't think this set does the same thing. They don't. They're not made out of like modded wood. They must be like, are they on a chunk border maybe? They cross a chunk border. That must be it. And I bet. No? If I stand on just one side of the chunk border. Huh, it has something to do with that. That's wild. They just cease to exist. Alright. see. She's looking for the brimstone. I thought I had a little bit. I have sulfuric rock. That might be what she's looking for. I'm not sure though. E? Why is there a zombie? Why are you here? Can I place a torch from here? Cheetah cam. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. Actually, right now, genuinely, the Distant Horizons thing is my favorite thing because this just makes the world feel so big. Like the fact that I can stand here at spawn, I can see all the lands that direction. I can see the Pillager Tower. I can see Lee's tree farm. Like, yeah, sure. Okay, if I zoom in, the details are very wonky and it's like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's like, oh, that's probably lava. Like those yellow patches, that's probably like a dandelion that made the whole block yellow, which is, okay, it's funny. But like the fact that it just makes the world feel so much bigger. I love it so very much. It actually also in a way makes it feel smaller because I can see all the way out here to where we're working. Hi, I have sulfuric rock for you. I just dropped it down there. Sorry. I thought it would land in front of me. It didn't. It fell down there.
Oh.
Crunch.
Yep, that's the sound. That's the sound my body would make if I did the splits.
Shall we hit the wrong button? Shall we group?
Yeah, let's group. I like the idea of grouping. That makes casual chatting so much easier. Yes.
Caps lock on.
Group.
Groupity
group.
Groupity group.
I like groupity group.
It actually occurs to me this is too close. I want this to be relatively evenly spread out, so this is not going to work. The sound you hear when cookies are eaten. Get an M&M cookie. Yeah, so Sammy apparently made M&M cookies, and I want 4.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I should do that next for my next cookie thing.
Ooh.
I have not made M&M cookies in forever.
Do you want to know a fascinatingly delicious one, though it sounds weird, that I had in New York?
Okay.
Sweet corn cookies.
Okay.
So
how's that work?
it's like cream corn sometimes that you get that's like popped almost.
Okay, yeah.
But that was baked in there, and then it had cranberries, like craisins, and I think it had white chocolate. It may not have had white chocolate. It was weirdly like salty sweet. It was super good. I was a major fan, and unfortunately I got them at Schmackery's Bakery, which my sister wanted to go to because they're known for like partnering with the different Broadway productions, and like sometimes the cast will come down and quote unquote work in the bakery for a day, and they do like themed cookies for the different shows and stuff, and it was really cool. They were very greasy cookies. Like very, 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 apparently they're like brown butter kind of stuff, and the brown butter almost like fries the cookie instead of baking it, but they were really good, and the sweet corn cookie was unique and delicious.
That sounds fascinating. There's a big part of my brain that now wants to try something like that and see if I can do it without it being greasy.
Well, okay, now to be fair, part of the greasiness may have just been the fact that the night that we went, I was not feeling well, and so I saved my cookies until the next day, so they were day-old cookies by the time I ate them, and so they'd like gotten that, you know, if you leave cookies out overnight, they kind of get, it's not stale,
I
but
mean,
just,
they can, depending on the cookie.
you know, day-old cookies.
I don't normally have cookies that last that long.
Crunchy, yeah, crunchy, but like not in a crispy crunchy way, in a not great way. But like I said, that was more on me than on the cookies themselves.
Like, my brain is going whir on this one right now. Like, okay.
The craisins are what made it. Like, the craisins are what took it from weird cracker thing to cookie.
The craisins would work well for that. I could see that easily being a thing. Okay, I am running out of hot burger. Okay. So I'm not gonna say that I overdid it, because I'm not one who overdoes things.
Oh no, not Lee.
Oh no, not at all. But I might have done a bit more gardening than I should have on the having just gotten better from being sick thing. Maybe.
This is my shocked face.
Maybe. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong in this one. But
Guys, Lee's been sick all week.
yes.
And today she got better, so she decided to go out and spend, what, 4 hours gardening?
I didn't check the time when I started, so...
Oh, hang on. I have a message that you sent right as you went out.
Well, I sent him on, like, after my lunch break.
Oh, okay. So you had before your lunch break?
Yeah? I mean, I got in 13,000 steps today. I'm feeling pretty pleased.
Lee does not know the meaning of the phrase "take it easy."
It means you work hard and then you can take a break.
It is a thing that I am constantly concerned about her for, because I like it when my friends are healthy and not in pain.
I can't help with the not in pain part, though. That's beyond my skill.
Neither do the hermits. This is true. This is true. It is a hermity trait.
Not my fault. We have a, okay. Let me go here. In my defense.
If you have to say "in my defense," that means that there is something you did that needs to be defended.
Yes, because I feel like you're getting on my case.
I'm not getting on your case. I'm just, I worry.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we have a storm that's coming in and everything, and frankly, it's SoCal, and when they say storm, I'm kind of like skeptical. Just saying, because but at the same time, it could be genuine storm because we just don't really have the drains and the infrastructure for actual rain.
Oof, yeah.
Like the rest of the world does. That's a thing. And so, like, when they say we're gonna have flash floods, I believe we're probably gonna have flash floods, and it's probably gonna be really bad because, I'm sorry, but Southern Californians have this propensity, and they see, oh, look at the standing water. Look at this water that rages before me. I'm gonna drive my vehicle through it.
I think.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh no! Like, this is a thing.
I think
okay?
it's just humans.
It
Midwesterners do it too.
Like, guys, have you not watched Rescue 911 when you were a kid?
Probably not.
It shows. That's just a personal Lee rant right there. Anyhows, but because there's going to be, precipitation to some degree or another, which fills my heart with so much glee.
It does.
It's this thing of, I have a garden. I forgot to put the fertilizer. Dang it, that's what I forgot.
Oh, that wasn't a reenactment. That was, you actually forgot that.
No, that's I'm gonna do that after stream.
Okay.
But like, this is my chance to put fertilizer out and a chance to pull together. There we go. And a chance to pull together the different areas that I got a chip drop, and it's fantastic. I got a chip drop back in August, I think it was.
Oh, like mulch?
Like mulch.
Go.
I got a gajillion bits of mulching stuff and everything, and it was delivered in my driveway. And previous to this chip drop, Cobalt was able to park in this driveway because we could fit 3 cars across. So Cobalt had a spot, I had a spot, Core had a spot. Everyone had a spot, and it was fantastic, right? Well, I got a chip drop, and that's also fantastic. Except for the fact that poor Cobalt's been parking out on the curb for the last however long it's been.
Oh no.
And I've been trying desperately to like work through all this chip drops so that way, you know, before we had rain, that he would be able to actually, you know, park back where like originally he was parking. But it takes a lot of time to wheelbarrow that much stuff around.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, it's gonna be raining. I would love it if I could actually, you know, get this done. And so I decided to try to get as much of that done as I could today. And I got a good chunk done. There's actually like a noticeable dent in what's left of this anyhow. And I think at this rate, maybe Tuesday I'll be able to go back out and finish getting, if not all of it, a decent amount of it done to the point where then Cobalt can actually, you know, park in the driveway again. But I was having fun, and I was making progress, and I was being productive, and exercise is good for the immune system. And so I was doing good to my immune system. Mm-hmm.
Exercise is very good for the immune system, but also rest is very important when you've been sick for a week.
That's the small print. I don't always read this fine print.
Well, it's hard to read the fine print when you're so fine. Oh, that was smooth. Please appreciate that. That was smooth.
That was smooth. That was smooth.
Sammy says, funny story related to the flood thing. Driving to college one day, and we see the fire department drive through a flooded road and proceed to get stuck. Half an hour later, we see an army Jeep roll up to help them out. Best part, my dad was in said Jeep and texted me about it. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Okay, here's a question for you. When you have potential for rain and stuff around where you are, do the news reports start repeating on a loop, basically turn around, don't drown?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a regional thing or if that's
Also-
just like an everybody thing. Oh, great.
Also, we get the news reports of, hey, look at this person. They drove into this particular riverbed. Because, I mean, we're in a desert. We have a ton of riverbeds. And they are riverbeds because we have the dams upriver, and they have it so, you know, there is no real running water because we're preserving the water because we live in a desert. Yeah. Which is fine. But then people are like, oh, it's not a real river because there's never any water in it. And so when we have rain and lo and behold, there's water, people are like, oh, I can handle it. I have a, you know, 4x4 vehicle. And then we get to watch the helicopters as they're following, like watching this vehicle get swept down, and like, can we rescue these people in time because someone drove their vehicle through it. So I actually have memories of when we had El Nino. I want to say I was maybe 10, whenever it was we had our last like massive El Nino when I was a kid. It was a while ago, but we had a river that runs through our valley and riverbed, and there's people over these years who have built right there on the riverbed, and there's a mobile home park
Oh, gosh.
that's built right
How is
there.
that legal?
That's what I want to know.
How did they get the building permits?
Considering that we can barely get homeowners insurance for fire reasons, like, come on, guys. Building right by a riverbed, building in a riverbed, even I know better than that, okay? So, I remember, though, watching as the raging river swept one of those mobile homes down the riverbed and everything, because we're watching the erosion, and we're watching the erosion, and we're watching as, like, people have all gotten out, everyone is safe, But it's like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And then watching that thing go down. And then now, fast forward 25, 30 years later. And they now have a bunch of apartments and like other townhome things that they have built in the riverbed.
Brilliant.
I'm just like, guys, have we learned nothing? I'm going to sit in my lawn chair and grumble about all the stupid things these days and get off my lawn. Like,
Sammy says, my mom says, just get the expletive away from the street water. So I grew up in St. Louis, right? And St. Louis is on the banks of both the Merrimack and the Mississippi rivers, both of which tend to flood pretty dramatically. And usually it's not, like they don't flood dramatically often. It's kind of an every couple of years thing. But when they flood, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. A couple of years ago, it flooded so bad that the highway, the 8-lane highway or whatever, like 20 miles away from the river, was completely underwater and shut down. Oh, hey, Cor.
Hi.
So
Cor came flying by, and I'm like, he's not gonna hear me.
So Lee, I built a bridge. Wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Okay.
I once did the stupid driving through water thing. Was out in a storm, didn't realize that the road dipped where it did and that there was no storm drain, and just started to drive because from what I could see and what I remembered, the road was flat there. Well, the road was flat, but it also dipped down by about 18 inches in the middle. And my car, I barely managed to keep the water from going over the engine block. I am so lucky that it didn't. Like, it was seeping in under, like when I got out, the carpet was wet because it had come up under the doors.
Oy vey.
Yep. Now, to be fair, I was driving a roller skate that sat approximately 6 inches off the ground, but still.
Yeah, not good though. Cor, that's amazing. I love it.
I want to
So,
see.
With this here, I'm thinking then some type of train station sort of between the bridge and the tower, like probably in this area, so I can flatten this
Okay.
out. So I'm thinking.
Nice. That works. I am working on building out a branch to the street. Maybe I'll do it on that side, too.
Cute.
It works really well.
Cute. I like it.
Simple, but nice. I'll probably get better lighting for it than just the torches, but for now.
It works.
Are you okay? So you end the train over here, then you get out and walk across.
That's what I'm thinking.
Cool. I like it.
Because we want to encourage horseback riding on Edge Equestria, so.
Yes. So you walk to the horses.
Yeah.
We don't get to just ride up on a little, you
And
know.
if you want to make a train, we could do a little like thing of going to each person's base if you want from here.
If I get the redstone thing, I might do that, or the
The
Rails.
thing. Yeah.
I already got the redstone thing. I'm not getting any more redstone things. Disco, please don't ever give me any more redstone things. Red, stay away from the box. Wherever the
Well,
box
I
is.
do what I want. I do what I want.
No,
By the
but-
way,
It's the edge bridge. The bridge.
I want to let Cobalt know that Welder found Papyrus wandering around.
Wait, what?
Cobalt's horse, Papyrus.
Oh,
It has a horse named
Favorite horse?
Papyrus.
yeah. Is Papyrus out?
Papyrus
I
is
was
about
wandering
to be
around. Welder
dead
found
horse.
it, and I think took it back to his stable. So
Okay. Yeah.
Feel like maybe that's a
Good
horse.
to know.
It doesn't
you don't have
need
to
to
worry
live.
about Papyrus being killed, considering Papyrus is already dead. But still,
That is good to know. Cobalt, you might want to rescue your horse before it's too late.
Define too late. Sammy, I have a band hammer and I will use it.
Ooh, Sammy, what did you say?
Hey, that's Red's favorite font, right?
oh,
Yeah, Absolutely.
It's a good thing I like you people.
You love us.
Depends on the
Against
day.
your better judgment.
And sometimes against my will.
No. No. She really likes us a lot.
Ow, my face.
She has to like us a lot to tolerate all the things we put her through.
Oh, the things I put or you put me through. Yeah, that's it. Definitely not the nonsense I put you through.
It's a mutual non-sensification.
Mutually assured nonsense.
Yes. It works very well, I think. It's teamwork. When one of us starts getting a little too much on the sane side, then the other one takes care of it.
Yeah, that's definitely what that is.
Oh, Kobold says Papyrus was grazing free range. Welder stole him if he took him. Kobold says he knows exactly where he was. Okay, is that like when people say, I know exactly where something is, and then you hear the sound of like chest opening, close, chest opening, close, chest opening,
Why do I
close, chest
feel
opening,
like
close?
this is shade being thrown, and I feel like it should not be?
I don't know, because it genuinely wasn't being thrown at you that moment. So if you feel guilty, that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one is.
was wandering around near my property, not branded. I could take it. I'm being nice.
Name tag isn't that branded?
I think so. I think for the purposes of our server.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I wonder if-
On my property. Okay.
Oh, that was Welderfish Incorporated grass.
Property with a ton of other people.
No, it's a property of Power of Friendship.
Oh.
Mhm.
So you
Kobold
call-
says he saw him earlier today and he
Yes.
was fine. So.
Yeah, he owes red diamonds. She can collect.
Wait, why does somebody owe me diamonds?
Because his horse was on our property,
Oh.
eating our grass.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
Is it like organic or?
It's grass, so yeah, probably.
Wasn't sure what kind of souped up grass you're feeding your horses
Doesn't-
before you know.
Doesn't look like Kobold's been feeding them all.
Wait,
all
Wait, are you
skin
saying they
bones.
might be feeding their horses steroids to cheat for the competition?
We didn't say that.
This one
We
looks
didn't
like
say
he
that.
hasn't eaten in years.
I mean, I never actually made it a rule that you can't, so I guess.
I'm bringing over 2 unique horses now.
Ooh. I am trying to remember what a tree looks like right now.
I almost said look outside, and then I remembered that.
You remembered where I live?
Yeah. You have cool trees, though. Like, you have trees that we don't have.
What
Yeah,
trees do you
they're
have
just
that you
smaller.
don't?
Pretty much all the trees that you have, we don't have.
That's true, because all our trees are meant for deserts. You guys have, like, trees, though.
As opposed to
They
non-tree
are-
trees. Actually, wait, you have non-tree trees, because you have palm trees.
Yes. Which, genuinely, guys, I didn't realize was a big deal that we had palm trees until Red came over and she visited, and she's like, oh my goodness, there's palm trees. And I'm like, yes.
Look, I've never seen a real palm tree
Palm
in my
trees.
life. I take that back. I
Yeah,
went to
I-
Florida as a little kid, so I guess I saw it then.
Probably. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a big deal until you were like, it's a palm tree, Lee. And I'm like, it's a palm tree? And yeah, it was a moment.
We have many moments. Much to
And
the
then
dismay
Sriracha
of all
visited
around us.
once. Like, Sriracha visited once and everything, and I was talking about how much I loved our big, beautiful pine trees. And she laughed. And she's like, you call those trees? And I'm like, this is what we have, okay? Like, these are trees, and they're big, and they're pretty. And then I visited her in Michigan and was like, oh, this is why you laugh at my trees. You have real trees, I see. But we have the redwoods and sequoias. That is very true.
I want to see those.
Yeah, but that's far enough away from us. It's almost in another state.
basically.
But I want to see those. Next time I come out, I want to drive up there and I want to see those because that is definitely something I've never seen. And oh my gosh, I want to see them so bad.
That would be actually fantastic. I haven't seen them. I fell off a thing. I have not seen them myself. So
Really?
I would love to.
That's
yeah.
kind of cool, actually.
We drove through the big
When?
trees up here. Did we? When we
When
went to
did we-
Oregon, or was that? Did we not? Yeah,
I
we
don't-
go near. I don't think we actually went to the park though.
Yeah, because we had our smallest with us.
Yeah.
And I think we were in the... He's in cloth diapers. We don't
We
want to
were
deal
in
with
the
this.
area. We were in
Yeah.
the area.
That doesn't count, though.
No,
Oh,
no, it
sure.
doesn't.
Like, I mean, I've been in the same subway car as Andrew Scott, but I can't say that I've met Andrew Scott.
I met John Rice Davies. He signed my shirt.
So I found a video about a hilarious prank that he pulled on the set of The Lord of the Rings the other day.
Yeah?
So when he was a kid, he worked on his parents' farm or his family's farm, and he lost the tip of his middle finger on one hand. And so when he was playing Gimli, they made him like a prosthetic, rubbery, gelatinous tip for that finger so that it looked like he had full finger on both sides. And apparently, Peter Jackson either didn't know this or forgot, because they thought it'd be really funny to cut the fake fingertip, fill it with fake blood, and he walks up to Peter Jackson and is like, boss,
That is
and
amazing.
nearly made the poor man pass out.
That is amazing.
I love it so much.
That is
Pretty fun stories from that movie.
such a
Okay,
good movie.
so my roommate and I were talking about this. You don't get these stories anymore. You know why? Because they don't act like we don't have these stories from the Marvel movies because nobody was actually there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a few from like the first Avengers movies, you know, like with Robert Downey Jr. bringing snacks onto set and just having him hidden and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But like the later
Blueberry?
movies, they're not there because they weren't there. And it makes me mad.
Yeah. I don't envy the actors and actresses these days where acting is half green screen. And that's not how it should be.
It's not even actors and actresses. It's specifically Disney actors and actresses.
Cut out for me.
Oh, I'm blaming the mouse. The mouse is a rat.
I have rats in my garden and they make me mad. They've been stealing my broccoli and it just...
Cobalt, you used to live down the road from Sequoias? That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm rather jealous of that.
Sammy's wet socks are the worst thing ever.
Sweat socks.
No.
Did
Sweat socks are a thing, but no, I said wet socks.
I? Oh, okay. I was confused and not sure I wanted to know and
Okay, I need mud. Got mud in your base, you big disgrace. Spreading that skulk all over the place.
that was a little terrifying with the addition of that laugh there, not gonna lie.
Look, it's Friday, right? So what I always say, it's been a long week and I'm a little out of it.
More so than usual.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. What did I come over here for?
Red, you still buying calcite?
Not at the moment, but I might be in the future.
Alright.
Did you actually get enough?
I don't know, but I still have a lot, and I haven't used everything that I've gone through yet, and I don't know how much I'm going to need. How much more I'm going to need.
Ah, it's not the
Scribs, I'm stealing some mud for the sake of the thing. Hey, everybody else was stealing it last week.
I paid for it last week.
I'll give her like a couple stacks of rockets or something later. I just don't feel like digging out the diamonds.
Everything in Lee's shop for those trees, I'll let you know.
Has everyone on Has everyone seen the message at the message board to pay Scripps 5 diamonds?
I already paid.
Why are we paying
too.
Scripps 5 diamonds?
Because someone wrote a message at the
Someone
message
wrote-
board to pay Scripps 5 diamonds.
So I paid her 5 diamonds.
I don't
She put
trust.
in all that work.
Let me tell you, the
Oh,
sound of her
oh,
voice
for the
was
thing.
very distinctly like.
Gotcha for the thing.
She
Okay.
was like,
She
"What?
did-
Why?"
That makes
Yeah.
it more fun.
Exactly. The moment she was just like, "No," I was like, "Yes!" and that was all I needed.
I'm running slightly low on diamonds, so I might just give her like a bunch of rockets or something instead.
How are you
You're
running
running
low on diamonds?
Well, define running
You have
low.
like 9 stacks.
Where does all the diamonds I'm paying for rockets going?
Okay, for one thing,
No.
your wood shop.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Spend a lot of money there.
Also, Core has a bunch of diamonds from me because I bought a bunch of redstone supplies because I didn't feel like crafting them up.
Yeah, I went
That's
to my
fair.
shop yesterday. I was like, oh wow, I made 54 diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably about 30 of those are from me.
That's probably where they all went.
Wow.
Oh,
I've got
she's on.
37 blocks right now.
That's
Nice.
insane. Okay then.
Sammy, that's cruel, but also sounds like something that Lee would do.
What did I do?
So Sammy's telling a story. My grandpa did that once to my dad with the whole like fake finger injury thing. My dad was 3 and grandpa lost half his ring finger from his job as a cop. Dad screamed and was unable to trust grandpa for a month. And then says, my dad plans on trying this the moment he loses a finger or a limb to my mom.
My dad
Cobalt might wanna
part of his
pay.
finger.
Yeah, your dad did have a
Had
bit of a
ball
finger.
jacks in it.
Oh, poop.
And I remember when I was told about how and why he was missing that bit of finger, I was like, great, Corey, you have to be very careful to not ever do that yourself.
Yeah, I'm always careful with that equipment that he lost his finger on.
Yeah.
Paranoid or anything.
Rightfully so, though. I mean, let's be honest, rightfully so.
I don't fancy talking anymore about losing limbs and fingers.
I'm quite surprised I didn't lose anything when I was a welder.
You're still a welder.
Different
Yeah,
kind of welder.
I was say like, but you're still a welder.
No, but no, he's
My
a welder fish. There's a difference.
Sure.
It's amazing the things that can happen.
Might lose a fin.
Oof.
Then we can call you Nemo.
Then it'd be, yeah, I was just gonna say.
Okay, we need tough.
Okay.
Tough.
Okay, that kind of works a little bit. Do I need to fill it up a bit more up there? I feel like I need to fill it up a bit right there. Maybe a smidgen right there. Just to like,
Clip that. Clip that
Ooh.
cobalt. Keep going.
right there. I'm a little nervous about this whole thing happening because I really don't know what to expect for what sound effects are being put for what, and I just I am a smidgen nervous.
So Sammy says that if Welder loses a fin, we should rename him Sharkbait, ooh-ha-ha, which is even funnier considering we have a player named Shark on the server.
Okay, that is true and that is funny.
Especially since Welder and Shark have a... How would you describe the relationship of the Welder fish and the shark?
Oh, that's special.
Yeah, special's so
That
good.
was the word I was looking for.
Unique? Could we go with unique as well, maybe? Unique with a capital Q?
Capital Q.
Which normally I say that for myself, the capital Q, but you know what? If it's...
If the boot fits. I want to say acrimonious, but that doesn't mean what I think it means.
So that AI image of shark that I put up
was terrifying, for the record.
It was perfect on me.
I mean, it made me laugh, but it was terrifying. Like... his painting thing. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. You know what?
Nope, but I know his
Wales-
brother who. Oh, Sammy has redeemed Hydrate and Stretch as well. Smart idea. Oh, let me just, pop every joint I possess. Oh.
If I do that, I get in trouble.
It's because if you do that, you get in pain.
If I don't do that, I get in pain.
Oh, that's valid.
But I do that, and people are like, "Ew, Lee, that sounds gross. Ew."
Well, it does. The human body is
Red
not
apple.
supposed to sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies.
Red, I have a question about your little redemption things. What is cat tax?
Oh, that is, I have to show a picture of Jedi in stream.
Redeem it. Redeem it now.
I don't have it right now. I was
It's-
just double checking.
It's relatively expensive, but I do have a bunch saved. It was originally Jedi Pets, but she's not often close enough to my computer that I can actually get her. So I felt bad about
That's
having
fair.
it as a redeem.
Cobalt, I feel like you're being facetious with that.
Mm,
Cobalt posts, Lee, it's impressive sometimes your skills at placing blocks and your insane talent at getting blocks where you want them. I feel like there's some sort of subtle, not so subtle little.
oh, come on, just take a compliment, Lee.
I'm slightly paranoid.
Is it saying you're using like Matica?
Oh, Cobalt has redeemed cat
Nope.
tax. Let's see what we got. I have a specific folder that is named Jedi. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Lee, pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
Oh, this is a recent one. She's very photogenic kitty.
She's a very, very photogenic kitty.
There's my girl.
Let's see now. Oh. It paused. It went to an ad.
Oh, sorry. That's okay. I just realized that my game is like weirdly off center in the screen. Ah, that's a bit better.
Play it weird. And not full screen.
There we go. So we have a Jedi, and I'll just
That's a fun question. Full screen versus windowed.
oh, I have to play windowed. If I play full screen, I get so sick.
I have done windowed for the longest time, and it's only recently that I'm doing the bigger screen, so that way it's a better quality for a stream. So I'm trying to force myself to get used to the bigger screen.
The only time I play full screen is when I'm trying to figure out what chipped mods are, or not, what chipped blocks are.
That's a fair thing. What's this look now?
There we go.
I almost feel like I need to trim that down, but I don't know.
Now I've got this little picture of Jedi just staring at me from the top of the screen.
That's awesome.
I love my girl.
Wholeheartedly. She has been fantastic for you.
That cat is the best thing I ever did for my mental health, other than going to a doctor.
That's the thing.
No, I take that back. Equal points with getting the cat, going to the doctor, and getting a roommate.
I think getting a roommate was definitely a big boon.
Mm-hmm. Jedi has the same pose as Maxwell Cat. I don't know who Maxwell Cat is. Oh wait, is that No wait, that's not that XB's dog is named Maxwell or something. Max. I don't remember.
I might have taken 5 minutes actually. I take my time to do some blocks.
Just taking the
I
time,
need to trim that though.
moving along. You'll forget about me after I've been gone.
Do you still have a like redeem thing for singing?
I do, but it's ridiculously expensive. For a reason.
Yeah, it's 2,500. 1,000. Sorry.
Oh, chicken on a bear.
Oh, I love that so much.
Oh, gif of Maxwell chat. Maxwell cat in Discord chat. I look.
Wait, so sorry.
Okay, that's adorable. That is an adorable little tuxedo kitty, and I love him. What is what sound? It's not me. I'm not doing it.
I might actually go check something in a moment. See if that's my cat that's doing something or. There. Yeah. Okay. Now it's not so bright. That's good. That's good. Let's see.
Oh, chicken on a bear.
The song's sucking now.
Cobalt says, I was saving for Red singing, but Jedi was important enough to spend a chunk of my savings on.
This is fair. Jedi is worth it.
Jedi is very much worth it.
Hey,
and she
Rice.
knows it. Hi, Rice.
Thank you. I like the sleep texture. And it glows. The red leaves on their own glow.
It
It's
emits light.
fantastic. It does. It makes me so happy. Okay, let's see. That was the spot. I knew there was a spot ahead of us. That right there. Not quite dead that way. Let's do bloop. Bloop.
Blue skidoo. We can do.
Oh, the light. Let's see here. It does emit light. It makes me so happy.
I'm in a musical mood tonight. Everything anybody says is reminding me of a song.
You know what? I'm okay with this. I greatly enjoy when Red is in a singy mood. I see nothing wrong with this. This is a win-win for the rest of us. Also, I hear a zombie, but I do not know where.
Who's on, boy?
We could start talking musicals. That would probably get her singing.
Cora, I got to see Wicked and it was amazing.
I love Wicked.
It's such a good movie. I mean movie. I wish. It's such a good musical.
Musical, movie, same diff-ish.
No, movie. I just hope they do it well.
At this point, I will believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
They've been saying they're making a movie on it in like 32 years, and I'll believe it when I see it.
My wife and kids had their auditions today for their Music Man.
76 trombones at the big parade. I was in the Music Man once. I played a random River City teen, but my dad was the mayor. That was fun.
That's cool.
So he got to sing about his shapoopy.
Okay. Question for you, Red, real fast.
Yeah, and then I'll define shapoopy.
I'm scared, first of all. Rise, thank you. Kobold's asking, Lee and Red, if I were to make a custom map and hosted this server, would you two be up to playing it on stream one week?
That would depend on what it was and
I'm a little scared.
how close it is to that horror game that I don't want to play.
Like, what kind of map here? Do I trust enough to say it? I don't know. Maybe? See, the problem is you're asking this when I'm in the other room, so I can't tell what the devious expression is.
The fact that you know that it's a devious expression probably says enough.
But it might not be a devious expression. That's the problem. That's what I don't know, and I need to know.
Hi, I'm in your tree, not deliberately.
It's a birdie in a tree.
I had to cough, and so I had to mute for a second, and I was mid-flight, and it was a thing.
I don't think it muted, but that's okay.
Oh, I am so sorry. I thought I muted. Oh,
Good.
I muted on my stream. I didn't mute on the server because I can't find a button that works on the server.
I 100% get that.
So sorry.
Okay, so Kobold says, things, majors, escape rooms, puzzle map, not horror. Rise says that I'd be so keen to watch that. And Kobold laughed so hard he started coughing. You deserve it. So-
I could definitely be persuaded to do a puzzle map.
That would be fun.
I killed your zombie.
I'm a little scared on just how much this is going to prove Lee doesn't really pay attention to things, and
I don't think anybody's worried about proving that. That is an established, well-known fact, and it's okay. We still love you.
I feel like I was just like very casually, very much like flamboy burned there.
Well, you're about to get bit, so and not by me this time. Okay,
Nope.
so Shapoopy.
Those are for core.
So a girl who kisses on the very first day is usually a hussy, and a girl who kisses on the second time out is anything but fussy. But a woman who'll wait till the third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground, she's the girl he's glad he's found. She's his Shapoopy.
I don't think I've heard that one before. I learned something new today.
That's a song from The Music Man, which is sung by the very questionable sidekick character.
I am fascinated by this. Also, Walter, one of these days, I'm just going to come out there so I can see the kids and do their thing, because that sounds like a lot of fun.
I'll let you know what it is. Log off. My laptop is overheating for some reason.
Oh no!
Uh-ohs.
Yep, laters.
Bye.
Proximity to Blazeborn.
Save the
See you, Wilder.
laptop.
Sammy says that word is now my trigger word. I can't stop laughing.
Oh, we can have fun with that.
See, the funniest part is that my dad to this day is a little bit embarrassed that he like had that role and had to sing that song. My dad is a pretty like
I can imagine this for your dad. He's so happy though.
he's a goofball, but he's also like relatively easily embarrassed. So anytime we start talking about that, like he has one phrase that was one of the mayor's lines that he still uses constantly that is, you know, watch your phraseology. Anytime somebody uses like language or a joke or something that's a little bit, you know, off color, he's watch your phraseology. And now we just look at him and go, Shapoopy. And he's like, shut up, nobody asked you.
Oh my gosh. Now I have this great, deep desire to someday have a reason for that conversation to happen when I'm there.
I will support you in this.
Like, I genuinely love your dad. And it would just be so fun though.
I love
it
my
was-
dad in large part because he's so fun to mess with. And because I have finally gotten to an age where I can mess with him as much as he messed with me when I was a teenager. So, turnabout's fair play, Dad. Turnabout's fair play.
That is a fair thing. Okay, can I do that? Yeah.
It's like the ultimate Uno reverse on your dad. No, the ultimate Uno reverse on my dad is that for years he has made innuendo jokes to my mother to embarrass us. You're like, oh, Dad, stop, gross. But now I've gotten old enough that I'm just like, I one-up him. And he doesn't like that, and it's hilarious.
It just makes my heart so happy. It makes my heart so happy.
I am so much like my dad. It's kind of scary.
I mean, that's probably one of the reasons I adore both of you, is like you guys are very similar.
See, the scary part is that I am just like my dad, and my dad is just like his father, which means that in about 30 to 40 years, I will be a female version of my grandpa. And I love my grandpa, but that is a terrifying prospect.
That's funny.
I need to go get some skulky veins.
The skulk spreads.
Spread the skulk.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Okay, I just have to say, meat on scaffolding is not always a great idea.
Oh, it's a
okay?
fantastic
just
idea.
not.
It's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
I
Also,
should
since
be
you want
using.
me to make weird noises.
Well, you oblige. I should definitely be using scaffolding on my castle, and I am not because I'm lazy, and it's easier to just bash my face into the wall than to scaffold up there.
What I just heard was, I should use scaffolding, but I don't because I'm a bird, and I like being a bird on a window pane.
Look, you know what? Just,
Am I wrong?
just because you can say something doesn't mean you should. Hey, question for the lumberjack in the room.
Hey.
Do you have a bunch of spruce leaves anywhere?
Check above the spruce chest with all the wood. Stripped piece. Barrel above. Check that. That had been stocked recently, unless people bought that out. Which they don't even have to buy it, technically. I just put it there because I can. Move that.
I've got Shibupi stuck in my head now.
I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. And that's on you. Did you find leaves?
I haven't gone over there yet. Sorry, I had to stop and pack up along.
That's okay. I understand.
It's so dry. It is so dry.
That's a weird thing if your area is
Leaves.
dry.
We've been at well, the problem is right now if there's any humidity in the air, it freezes. So it turns into snow or freezing rain. Oh, we're supposed to have freezing rain this weekend. I'm not looking forward to it. Unless it means I get a day off work, which I would not complain about.
I have never experienced the freezing rain, but I've heard enough about it to be like, I don't want to experience it, actually.
It's fascinating. It really is, and it can be very exciting and very cool looking, but it is also very dangerous.
To be perfectly honest, I remember reading about freezing rain in my science book and genuinely thinking that it was actually like we're going to put this in here and see if people think it's real or not, because nowhere does it get that cold and have that kind of weather. Desert girl.
That's precious.
Yeah.
Sammy says I'm a carbon copy of my
yeah.
mom down to the looks, the personality, and the dysfunctionality. So we get very odd moments of, you want pizza? Sam, get out of my head.
That's amazing.
I love that.
That is adorable. I was the child where people would look at my parents and be like, I know you. I know you. Where did she come from? Especially if it's confusing because they'd be like, she looks like you guys. But she's distinctly not. Like,
I look like my grandmother. I look like my other grandmother. I act like my dad.
the genetics are strong.
Yeah,
for
it's bad.
Rise is asking, and I'm not going to answer that one. Is sleet the same as freezing rain?
No. Sleet is already frozen when it comes down, and it's like teeny tiny little pellets of rain, frozen rain. Freezing rain is liquid in the air, but it freezes the minute it hits a solid surface. So like tree branches, or your car, or the road, or like every single little blade of grass in the yard. So like sleet will build up like little tiny hailstones, or snow if it's small enough. And a lot of times sleet comes down with freezing rain, but it's not the same thing.
That's fascinating.
And one is definitely more dangerous than the other.
That
I
is.
didn't know you hang out with a mage at times.
I do, but that's just something that you know from experience. I can remember being a little tiny kid, my first time seeing freezing rain and walking outside, and every single little blade of grass had this sheath of ice around it, and how absolutely magical it was.
That sounds so cool, though.
Well, it is, because it's frozen.
Did you intend for that to be that joke?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
Lightning.
Real lightning or in-game lightning?
In-game.
Oh no, honey, if it was like IRL lightning, you would have known that because oh, that's so cool. Because I would have made much more noise much more exuberantly, and I probably would have actually jumped out of my chair and run from the screen for a moment so I could go look out the window.
Out of curiosity, what did you squeal just then? Because it sounded like you said it's an uncle.
No. It was, oh, that's so cool.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Although now, next time I see lightning, I just might have to say, "Oh, it's an uncle,"
It's an
and
uncle.
just see what happens. How many people can I get to be like, what now?
I
'Cause-
admire and respect the commitment to confusing people. I think this is a excellent life goal.
I mean, it's fun, and I don't have to do that much either. I just have to be myself, and that tends to be, enough.
Sammy says it's an uncle. Yes, it's an uncle. All right.
Okay, see, I feel better. Rise has the same reaction to lightning. Okay, see, we're normal. We are people that appreciate when there's lightning. Like,
I was just
very exuberantly.
I'm just gonna leave that. I'm not gonna touch that.
Want to tell the story of our honeymoon?
Are you still salty about me waking you up for that?
I want to hear this story.
For the record, Core asked me to marry him. He asked with full knowledge.
Did he have full knowledge?
He had full knowledge that he was asking someone who is like unsane. And yeah,
Unsane. I love that.
unsane, because if you're insane, you're inside of sanity, and if you're inside of sanity, then that means you're sane, and so you can't be insane because you're sane. So, but you could be unsane, and if you are unsane, then you're what normal people consider insane, but you're actually the proper term, which is unsane. And so
you are
he was
definitely proving your point.
that you should have met high school me.
I was gonna
could've
say
said
that
so much faster.
I'm pretty sure I just met high school Lee right there.
a snippet
I love
of
that.
yeah.
I love that so much.
But we were on a cruise for our honeymoon. It was my first ever cruise. I have never been on big boat ship things like that before, so I had no idea what we were in for. And I didn't realize that, I mean, duh, there's going to be storms on the water. Yeah, okay, cool. No big deal. I didn't realize that storms on the water meant the lightning would be different colors. There was red lightning and blue lightning and the green. It was like golden and orange, and it was so pretty.
That's cool.
And Core is sleeping through this. How can you sleep through this? It's 2 a.m. and there's colored lightning, Core. And I will come up to point out the cool lightning.
A few years too early for the joke. The sky's awake, so I'm awake.
Yes. Yes. And Core did not appreciate the colored lightning as much as I was. He was like, uh-huh. And rolled over and went back to sleep.
Yup.
It was colorful, Rise. It was so pretty. Oh my gosh, it made my heart so happy. It still makes my heart happy even thinking about it. It was so pretty. Like, I want to go on a cruise again just for the sole purpose of hopefully seeing color lightning again. That's all the whole reason I want to go again.
Did you hear about the Life at Sea cruise? So there was a cruise, big expensive cruise that had been scheduled, planned and everything. That was to be a round the world 3-year cruise, a 3-hour tour. And people sold their houses because they're moving onto a boat for 3 years, and they expedited medical surgeries and were on like $3,000 a month payment plans and all this kind of stuff. And the cruise was just canceled the other day. Because they don't have a boat.
That's a fair reason to cancel a cruise.
Uh-huh. It may be a reason to maybe not take people's money for multiple years.
How did they take people's money for multiple years and not get a boat?
I think that's kind of the question people are asking. I think there's kind of a discussion that it may have been a scam all along or something along these lines.
Sky rats.
I don't think they usually fund cruises.
Okay.
Cobalt,
Yeah,
do you
this
have
part's
a... Do you have a...
I am sleeping the sky rats
do a
away.
thing.
It was
Give
so
me
pretty,
some-
Rise. You would love it.
Why can't... Cobalt, I hate your base.
What, are you at the moon?
Yes.
I was like, what base do you dislike? Our nether base is awesome.
And he doesn't even have the thing I was looking for in here. Does anybody at spawn have a stonecutter? Ah, I'm on fire! Why'd you sleep?
I
Because sky rats.
villagers, but
Sky
not
rats.
Wonder if Scribs has one around this stuff that she's working on.
Let's do that. 'Cause that's easy.
Wait, her work area is over here.
For the record, if anyone's concerned, I am stealing supplies from Cora and I right now.
I'm concerned, but not because of the supplies.
I needed to grab a bit more helix fences, and I just grabbed the few that we had over here, so.
Imagine if they just forgot to buy the actual boat. Yeah, I have a feeling it wasn't probably a forget thing, but yeah. Just like, oh yeah, okay, so launch is in 3 days. So Joe, do you have the boat ready to go? And Joe's just like, I was supposed to get a boat?
You failed to mention that.
Stonecutter.
Sheesh. You know what? I think
not what I
I've
wanted,
heard
though.
about
Dadgum.
that cruise being a thing. I just hadn't realized the name of it. I think that could be it. Okay. I'm filling it in a bit. I will not try to reach that pitch again.
I found out this week that not Cobalt. Sorry, Cobalt. I wasn't talking about you. I was seeing your name on the screen. That Iskall has either perfect pitch or at least has C memorized, and I'm very impressed by this fact.
Okay. How do you memorize C? It's just C.
You can, if you hear it often enough, you can hear it in your head and be able to sing it. You know what it sounds like.
Aha! Okay.
I can relatively reliably do an A because the first note of Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins is an A, and I can hear Julie Andrews' voice singing it, and so I can usually, not always, but usually hit it without thinking too hard.
I am musically challenged. I'm feeling that pretty much right now.
My mom's
I
choir.
did not realize that you could memorize the notes.
Yeah, my mom's choir when she was in high school, like her choir director, they would start every single session with, he would say, give me a I don't know, C or an A or whatever, and they would sing it, and then he'd play it on the keyboard and see how close they were. And by the end of the semester, they could reliably hit it every single time.
Huh. I learned something new tonight.
These are random facts with Red.
I think I have to agree with that, Rise. Perfect pitch is like legitimately a superpower.
It is, and if you have somebody with perfect pitch in your orchestra, it's nice.
Say in Warbreaker, it is a superpower.
I was wondering when we'd have the Sanderson comics come in.
I haven't read Warbreaker. I'm a fake fan.
Wait, what? You said you haven't read Warbreaker?
No, I haven't.
You were the one who recommended it. To
No, I wasn't. That was Scribs. It was Scribs.
Oh, well, I was talking to both of you. I just assumed it was both of you recommending it.
Usually my, hey, this is what you should start Sanderson reading is either Mistborn, if you really want to get into the whole thing, or Elantris, because I freaking love Elantris.
I also enjoyed Elantris, but that being said, I know some people say it's their least favorite.
Well, it's definitely his least polished. It was his first book, you can definitely tell. But I still love it in spite of the fact that all of the characters are basically cardboard cutouts and the plot is very predictable. I like it anyway.
It is good.
Does it have a ship that I can ship?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes.
Okay.
I love them so much.
Okay, so that right there is what will get me intrigued enough to potentially read that someday.
That or a crazed laugh.
A crazed laugh will also do that, yes.
That's how I got her into the Minecraft thing, guys. It's Grian's crazed laughter.
Yeah, true story. It was the third life, quadruple kill, and that laughter that the Green had, that's what hooked me.
So Sammy says, did you see the new
Yep.
Hermitcraft logo? My poor heart saying TFC. TFC is like kind of a ghost up in the corner. And then, but did you notice the gap between stress and beef? Yes, actually, Sammy, if you go on my Tumblr, I may have edited. I may have made an edited version of it that has a certain Skizzleman stuck in there in the gap between them.
I hadn't seen this new logo.
I mean, it's not anything super special, except for the fact that there is kind of an oddly large gap between Stress Monster and Vintage Beef. At this point, the minute anybody says, like, I don't, whether it's Skiz or anybody else, because at this point I think we all kind of know that there's going to be a new hermit, we just don't know who it is yet. And the minute somebody says, okay guys, I got something big coming up in the next couple of days, everybody's gonna know. Everybody's
Yep.
gonna know. I love the hermits, but they're not super great at keeping secrets.
No, they're not. yeah, right. It is an origin story.
Sammy says, I screenshotted the post of you saying that you will eat a hat if Skiz isn't in season 10, and I will hold you to it. Okay. You know, somebody in the comments on that post said something about they were going all meta on it, like a straw hat is the easiest one to eat if you have to eat a hat, so I recommend getting a straw hat and then like soaking it overnight. And I'm like, dude, you're putting way more planning into this than I am.
I'm sending a straw hat now. Just because I can.
Impulse and Scar are so bad at keeping secrets. They are, except when they're not.
Like they're good at it and they're bad at it all, and like they know how to balance it. They know how to play that part.
Like,
And I love them for it.
we love us a oh man, I miss Friday Night Stabby so much. Because Impulse can't lie, except he can. But then he acts like he can't, and I feel like he definitely threw some rounds just to make people think, oh, Impulse can't lie, and then he would just lie.
Yep. Well, I mean, apparently Tango likes to gamble and everything, and Impulse has gone with him a time or two, so he has to have some ability.
Buy a
Depending on
taco
what they're
shell
doing,
hat. There we go.
so-
I'll just get a taco shell, call it a hat, and then I'll eat that.
I'm sending you a hat someday.
I have a straw hat. I have a straw hat that I got for when I played Trill. My little halfling. Was she a halfling or a gnome? I think she was a gnome, actually.
I think she was a gnome.
She was
Rise
a gnome,
said you can make a food hat.
cleric / necromancer.
Yeah.
I could wear one of those like fruit hats.
Yeah! That would be really funny, though. I kind of really want you to do that just because I want to see you do that now.
Okay,
Like,
but
just-
the reason for me doing this would be that Skiz isn't in season 10, so we don't want me to eat a hat.
So we need to find another reason for her to eat a hat. So I'm a good supportive friend like that.
I don't want to eat a hat that badly. Lee.
Well, no, you're not supposed to want to eat a hat, but it would be fun to eat a hat.
I was looking at things to buy for certain nephews of mine to send in a gift package, and I found a thing of spicy spicy cricket lollipops.
Oh my god. Is that why you were asking questions about half rhino?
It is, but they were sold out, so.
I feel like we dodged a bullet, guys. Does he know what he would have said? Hey, Mom, you should try this.
Insert disgusted Sammy face here.
Oh. See, Rise, that's where I am right now. We want Skiz in season 10, but it would be funny if Red eats a hat.
Love you too.
Just saying, man. Just saying. Also, Rise is clarifying. Cricket lollipops?
Yep. They're spicy lollipops that have dried crickets suspended in sugar.
Why?
See, that one, honestly, that does gross me out. Like, I get that people can eat, bugs and stuff and that it's actually supposed to be good for you and all this kind of thing. But, usually you eat it, like, in a sauce or like, it's cooked, not just bug in sugar, which means that as you're sucking on the lollipop, at some point or another, you just get to bug.
Nope. Nope.
Sorry. I don't know what's going on. I just looked up to see my roommate walking over to the door, very determined, with a tiny paper airplane. And she threw it, and it went approximately 2 inches. And then, that was funny, but the look she gave it.
I can easily envision that look too. That's amazing.
If looks could kill, that paper airplane would be dead right now. It flew. I'm gonna have to mute.
And this, guys, is why that roommate is a great thing.
This is
for
why
Red.
this roommate is a great thing. I love her, but also I'm confused.
I feel like
Oh, it's a butterfly. It's supposed to be a butterfly. No, yes, we have decided she is part cat.
like,
I'm a
very
border
muchly.
collie and she's a cat.
Like, very muchly. Because
Real
this
quick,
sounds
I
like
have-
cat-like
Go.
behavior.
Hang on just a second.
Get some young ones some food. But before
Are they getting hot pepperoni?
yes. But their request. Well, so their request that before I do go, you want to take a look what I built so far?
Yes, I will come see. Quickly fixing. Blocks the fence in the way. Okay. Sorry. One moment, please. Put that there. And we'll put this there.
Oh,
And I yeet
am
myself
delighted.
over the edge.
I'm
Oh, I like the
delighted.
colors.
Also, it's not a paper airplane. It's a butterfly.
That's funny. Also, this is gorgeous core. I like this. I
I want
love.
to see.
I love the
A
mangrove.
lot of decorations and everything, but just the base of it. And then I'll probably bring the train track. I'm thinking like right alongside here.
That'd be
Stop
perfect.
here.
And then we can have like a little pathy path.
Cute.
That would work.
I feel like it needs a window. Right there.
It does. I have windows on the sides and stuff. I'm not sure what to do here though, because there's just not enough space. Unless I move the door over one, then we can do a window here.
Oh no, I meant window right here.
Right where?
Where I just put the torch.
Oh, up there. Oh, I was thinking so that could work, or I was also thinking maybe some banners up there.
Oh,
That-
banners, like a sign. Welcome to
Yeah.
Edgequestria.
I wasn't sure yet, but yeah, they're either windows or banners.
Cute though, I like it. I love mangrove wood. It is one of my favorite things they've added to the game. Probably in the
Yes.
entire time I've played.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, I have
also
phantoms.
like how we
Help.
have that.
Help. Get off me.
Do you
No.
need a sleeping bag?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I just need to get undercover. It's fine. They're dumb.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get small one's food, but I'll be back later to
So I won't be alarmed when I smell hot pepperoni in a minute.
correct.
Although I really
Right.
don't get alarmed by that. It's just like this moment I'm like, what is that scent in the air?
The
Although I'm congested
edge
enough, I
press.
might not have that this time.
The Edge Press. Yes, that is a good train name. What did we decide we were calling it? The Wedge?
We're not calling it. We're not calling it the name that was requested by someone not to have us call it.
I'm not a wedgie.
Good night. Right.
Bye.
Ah, no fun.
I mean, we could still call it that and name it that, and then when he comes back, he has to deal with it.
What's he gonna do? Not call it that?
I mean, he can rename it later if he wants. But it would be funny.
Wait, which side of spawn is this? It's in the east.
I can get color.
Eastern Wedge Express. I don't like that. That's hard to say.
What express? Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
That was a Sammy. I can't take credit for that one. That was a Sammy.
I'm just kind of dying at the wedge press right now. Oh my gosh.
Sounds like a medieval torture device. I'm dying at the wedge press.
There is no marketability in that I'm gonna wear. I'm just putting this here now. Like, that's just not.
How is there still a phantom alive?
I don't know.
It must be stuck in the tree.
Probably. And it's probably a little vexed that you took out some of his friends by just being present.
Ah! I hate the sun.
Is that what I sound like IRL? Is that what I sound like, guys? I feel like that's what I
For
sound like. I'm suddenly...
my own safety, I am going to plead the fifth on this.
I suddenly have an idea of what looking in the mirror is like for... Oh, so we start school back in person on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supposed to be raining and storms, and I'm excited. Except for I have a lot of friends and family that are, well, not family, but friends for the community that are coming in from like far away because they commute, and I'm nervous for them. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping and praying that we'll have like no rain between 7 and 8:30, and then the skies will open and we'll pour buckets. It'll be amazing. That's what I'm hoping for. That way we see the rain.
Tired of wedgies? Try the wedge press. Sammy, that's awful. I love it.
That is atrocious. I feel like that needs its own little...
You know, I'm a graphic designer in my spare time.
Yeah, I mean, that is a thing.
Make t-shirts. I am bored.
Hi, board. I'm Lee.
Haley, you're about to be dead.
I said I'm like, I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, I haven't come down to see what you're doing. And I've just been placing leaves and leaves and leaves and more leaves and things. That turned out decently good. I'm okay-ish with that. Yeah, Baba.
And the 40
Hungry
thieves. Yes, actually. Thank you.
Go for it.
Lee puts the Lee in leaves. That can be your slogan for your business. We put the Lee in leaves.
It is very dark here. Oh my god.
Yes, but it is all spawn safe. Oh, except for that one. Except for that block right there.
I'm like, is it really?
Yep.
Genuinely?
Yep.
It is so dark.
It needs to be darker down here, but I'll have to come in and put in like some
Ooh.
tactical glow lichen. But yeah, it is totally and completely safe in here. Well, I mean, you know, except for me. No, bad. Light, bad. Ruin ambiance, bad.
Oh,
Bad.
glow.
It does glow. I don't want glow. We want darkness. In fact, I'm going to go through here and put out a lot of these torches and leave them in areas where like I want people to be able to see things, but then put a lot of the areas dark so that your eye is drawn to the bright areas.
That is very Disney of you.
Sammy, I will send you a message in Discord later.
That is ominously scary.
Actually, hang on. I will do so now.
I will have you know, I try flying through here on occasion, and these are not my friend. I have a sudden understanding of what you must have gone through during season 1 with my tunnels in the Nether.
Oh yes, gosh, those
Like-
tunnels.
Yeah, I understand this now.
Though it was either Core or Disco also had a tunnel that was flyable, but there were like lanterns hanging every 13 bricks or something.
Mm-hmm.
Those were also deadly.
Yeah, that would do it too. That would do it too.
In fact, hang on. I need to hop out of voice chat for a minute and go show off something in my castle that I don't mind stream knowing about, but I want to keep secret from the Edgemites just a little bit longer, just for reasons. Not dangerous reasons, mostly fun reasons.
Sus.
Yes, very sus. Very sus. So I'm just gonna hop out of group. I'll be right back. And Sammy, this will be part of the plan. Because we have immersive paintings mod on this server. And I don't know if you're watching Iskal's Hermit Vault Hunters season, which if you're not, you definitely should be because it's fantastic. But he did a thing that he actually ended up leaving out of the video. This room has a secret entrance. Do you see my vision? Do you see my vision?
I do some sort of colored ground for this area. I feel like I can't do red.
Why
There's
not?
already so much red.
What do you have against red?
Nothing against red.
Why did you say it like you're from my neck of the woods? Nothing against red.
I'm just cogitating, okay?
Cogitate.
What?
I don't know how that actually goes.
What color?
With red, no.
What?
If it's orange, yes. Red, no.
I mean, we have aqua on this color side. But what other stuff do I have? What other stuff do I
There's already enough red on the server now. Hey, Sammy.
have?
Now, hey. Hold on, just one doggone minute.
Okay. I made it through the ribbon. I'm really pleased. Okay.
Through the ribbon?
Through Wilder's ribbon. There's
Oh.
that little loop.
Oh, yeah.
And I am getting gooder at going through there. I mean, I could do this for the ground area. It glows, and it's awesome. But, yeah, no, I won't do that. If I had more of that, that'd be cool. I mean, if I wanted to make it all blue, I could do a whole bunch of... I have so much of that still. So much of that.
Oh, here's Skilly Boy. Where's the skeleton? Oh. I have my own Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones, are you there?
I think this Mr. Oh, I forgot about that Mr. Bones. No, that was Mr. Boots. That was Mr.
Mr.
Boots.
Boots, yes.
Mr.
Boots, Bones.
They're definitely not the same thing, and if your boots were
Yeah.
replaced, if your bones were replaced by boots, I think you'd have a problem. Am I wrong?
There's a part of me that's like, I want to try drawing that, but the part of me's like, no, that's cursed.
I also don't know how that would work.
There's a reason God didn't make us to have boots for bones. There we go. I mean, I could just do mud. Moss. I need your opinion again, Red.
No mas. Okay, mas. Where are you?
Over at the glowy tree.
Oh, hang on, sorry. There's pillagers. I need bottles. Don't kill them, please.
Fine. I will hold their attention.
Just don't kill them.
Fine.
Look, I gotta restock my food supplies somehow. And for some reason, people don't like me using them.
We just want to have forewarning that you're going to use us as a blood bag.
Don't like that word.
Yeah, Rise. That was a sentence.
All right, I got bottles. Oh, I'm slowed because I'm starving.
You should eat something, Red.
Yeah, well, when I bash
Lee
my face into
redeems
things,
Red eat.
when I bash my face into stuff constantly, it's a problem.
That's a me problem. Why are you doing it? Hi, guys. So I'm the distraction. And have fun with life.
With death, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, this works really well because they're not even looking at me.
Mm-hmm. I am holding their attention. There's one more right down there.
Right down where?
Down that way. To your right.
Oh, I hear a couple of them, actually.
There might be more than one. There's a bunch of mobbies.
Oh, this one had a lot more health.
Actually, let's hear. Are there any skelly boys? Nope, but there's danger all around.
Well, I think those are actually your phantoms.
Really bad shot. Yep. I was hoping for skeletons, not spiders and phantoms and stop.
So are you not allowed to use the skeleton spawner?
Nope.
What
Nope,
if you
nope, you're not.
found and used a different skeleton spawner?
It can't be a spawner. At least I'm pretty sure it can't be a spawner. I think it's my ender chest. Let me check. Kill 50 skeletons,
Have I-
not from a spawner.
Have I ever tried phantom blood? Yes, it is rotten because they are undead.
Aren't you undead?
Yes, maybe.
Isn't that like its own form of cannibalism to be partaking of undead blood when you yourself are undead?
Clearly, I don't have problems with cannibalism.
Well, no, not that kind of cannibalism. But clearly, you're not Lee in that regard.
Are you saying
Okay.
you have problems with cannibalism?
According to that, the whole snacking on arms isn't a
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So, question for you.
Oh, right. Yeah, you needed advice. Can you possibly sleep the night away? Because I'm pretty sure those were actually my phantoms.
And you're not going to sleep?
I don't have a sleeping bag.
I mean, I could give you my sleeping bag.
But now I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, there's that. So on the other side, I'm assuming it was Welder. He put down the shadow moss, the black shadow moss. So I'm contemplating if I should change the terrain around here with some other thing other than grass.
I'm sorry. I was distracted by my cat. Shadow moss. Where? What?
There's shadow moss. The black shadow moss is over on the other side. I'm assuming Welder put it out tonight by his trees.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks fantastic. So I'm debating if I should do some sort of similar thing over here with some other sort of other than grass block?
What if you use
And if
that
so, what color?
pink, that bright pink end moss stuff?
The chorus moss?
Sure.
I say this suddenly realizing that's right. You don't hang out by all that to know the
Nope.
names as much as I do. Sorry. That bright pink one. That's an idea.
Because bright pink
Okay.
could go very interestingly with all of these.
That's what I'm wondering. Would that be too much pink? Because honestly, there's a lot of pink at my base in the Nether as it is.
But this isn't the
There's-
Nether.
No, but there's a lot of pink in my life right now.
Okay, come stand over here on Core's tower.
Well, to be twisted, I can make that. Aha.
I have faith. I have faith. Okay, see how like the leaves down there at the bottom? If the moss kind of like spread out from the roots of the trees, like there, and then kind of up the hill on the other side, almost like the moss was following the underground roots, I think that would look really cool.
Oh. So from those two pieces here on the right side of the tree, and then a bit more on the left, you reckon?
Mm-hmm. And then maybe like up around the entrance to the tunnel, maybe even going into the tunnel by a few blocks.
Ooh. Okay. I can maybe work with that. I need to see if I have enough endstone. Okay. Do you have any spare endstone out of random curiosity?
I don't think I do. There's a chance I might have a tiny bit, and I can go check real quick.
If you do, I would dearly love it. Please and thank you.
I don't know what you're talking about. That tunnel is totally easy to fly through.
Uh-huh. Let's see here.
I can fly through the tunnel. I can't fly into my own base.
I forgot this is Vein Miner one.
Sammy has redeemed Hydrate, which I already took a drink, but I'm going to do it again.
I'll do it in a minute. I took down a bunch of my stuff, so I forgot.
Drink the water.
I forgot it was Vein Miner, okay?
Oh, I was very confused about that for a moment. Trying to figure out what Vein Miner had to do with anything. I don't know if I have any endstone.
Wow.
I have some pink moss, which isn't the pink I was picturing, but I can bring that over.
Yeah, bring over a piece of
Amber
what you're
moss. Well, I don't think I have any of what I'm thinking of.
thinking of. Okay.
I don't have any end stone. I have almost a stack, or a little over half a stack of end dust and a bunch of flavolite, but I don't actually have any rock.
I have some. And I know people who are on stream are looking at me like, that's more than some. No, that's only some with how much.
Do you have
end woods?
Do you have ember?
End?
Do you have amber moss?
I have all the mosses, I think.
Might try some amber moss. Sammy says it might look good. Can't picture it off the top of my head, but
I think here, amber, I want to see is that one there. Like.
I decided I was
because
gonna go for that too late.
These, yes, cool. The end woods, when you harvest them, half of them dig into the ground and they eat up the moss that's on. Which is fine, but that means you have to constantly be replenishing that moss each and every time so that way you can grow more trees, like the Pithidendron.
Bless you.
I'm surprised to say I haven't sneezed yet. I am
Oh yeah,
pleased by
no,
this.
not this one. Not the pink moss. This looks awful. These colors do not go together.
Okay, which pink moss do you have?
The one that's literally called pink moss.
Okay. Where are you?
I am here.
Okay, so not the pink moss. What about the chorus? I have chorus and I have amber as well.
Can you see the chorus? Oh, that's not what I was thinking of either. Isn't there one that's like hot pink?
And there's also... You're thinking of cave moss.
Sure.
Okay, hang on. I can go get that.
I think the amber is too orange.
Let me go grab some of the cave moss.
There's not a whole lot of red in the tree.
Yeah,
Except for
mostly
me.
The leaves are like a pinkish reddish.
Now there's 100% red in the tree, but not anymore.
Oh dear. There is a like scarlet crimson obsidian. I think actually it's mossy obsidian. But that means I need obsidian, and I don't have that much obsidian.
They look more red in the inventory. Yeah.
If we had that much obsidian, that would be amazing.
I don't know that that one would look very good though, because it is very, very red.
It is extremely
Where
red.
did all my tuff go? Surely I didn't use it all. I must use it all. Dadgum.
But this like that matches so. We'll try one of these two just to be on the safe side. Just to say we've tried all our different possibilities. We will do that too.
Honestly, and here's the thing, vanilla moss would look great too.
That is true. Where do I have vanilla moss though? Does Script
Somebody
still sell that?
just built a farm, I think. Kobold just built a farm.
Oh. Okay, so that's a possibility. Okay. I have over here, in the meantime, though, 2 other potentials if we're going for the other side of color. I feel like that's too close. I feel like that is far too close, personally.
See, that is what I was picturing.
Which one? This one?
Oh no, sorry, the hot pink
Or
one.
that one?
This one.
The cave moss, yeah. So that is an option.
Yeah, that's really
well,
close. That
there's
almost looks like the
moss,
same block.
Because this is the kind of moss that this tree grows from. So.
Ah. I mean, alternatively,
So-
you could always just do like plain end stone too. That would look kind of cool.
I'm kind of thinking I need regular moss. I need regular moss and maybe some cave moss. And okay, I have an idea. What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Are you laughing at me?
Never. How much longer am I streaming for? I guess I should probably end.
Oof. Smack my face. Oh gosh, it is past 8.
Yeah, I looked at the clock a few minutes ago and thought, oh, I should probably end. And then I thought, okay, fine. But
Anyway,
Semi is
anyway.
correct. I should. I'm going on like 5 hours of sleep tonight, so I should probably go ahead and call it a night and hit the hay a little bit earlier than I have been.
How responsible of you.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah.
Coming to.
Sammy, thanks for hanging out. Everybody else who stopped by, it's been fantastic. And once again, I don't think we'll be here on Sunday night. I don't think we'll be here on Tuesday night because D&D scheduling is all over the place. I'm toying with the idea of moving my midweek stream to Wednesday instead of Tuesday so that it can be more regular, but we'll see. We shall see. But until next time I see you guys, have a great time and bye-bye.